Good morning everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are we all doing? It's Saturday morning and I'm really in the mood today to film this video because this is going to be a good one. I've got a few new in pieces to show you that will tide me over into autumn from here, and I'm also going to show you what I got for my birthday. I've got this monster here to unbox with you. The parcel is completely closed. I haven't opened it yet. I've been holding off to do it in this video, and it's a new in bag. This is my little hint. I'm really excited about this one. I'm going to show you in a minute. So hi, by the way, if you're new here, my name's Kat. I make videos about all things fashion and styling, and if that's something that you enjoy, more high-end high street, the odd designer piece, and also if you love cats, then this would be a good channel for you to subscribe to. So why don't you hit the subscribe button? I'd love to have you back here. Thank you so much. So shall we just kick off with what I treated myself to for my birthday? That was a couple of weeks ago. I was 45. I honestly cannot believe it, but there you go, that's what it is. And I kind of felt like I was at that point in life where I wanted a grown-up watch. So I was thinking I would have really liked to treat myself to a proper, classic, beautiful, and maybe a little bit pricier watch. But little did I know that some of the watch brands that I've been admiring from the distance were really horrendously expensive. I didn't realize that these watches cost thousands of euros. And I'm somebody, I do like to treat myself to stuff, you know, but I don't like to drop thousands on one piece. I don't really enjoy these massive splurges, and I would just rather have more nice things rather than the one really expensive one where you're just paying for the label. So I found this one, and this is actually perfect. This is a Psycho watch. So it's a good brand, but they're obviously a lot more affordable. So this was around the 300 something euro marker. And I'm going to put this on in a minute, but look how nice this watch is. So this is like two-tone silver and gold, and it's got some sparkle here on the side. These are not diamonds, obviously. So here's the watch on. It couldn't be more classic, and I'm actually super happy with it. So yeah, probably not very exciting in terms of quantity. That was kind of it, what I treated myself to for my birthday. I feel like I'm at that age now. You don't need a million things to feel like you're celebrated. Just to throw in here that we went to my favorite place in the world. It's only about an hour and a half drive from us, and we're staying there in a little hut. It's kind of like camping, but it's just in the most precious spot overlooking a lake and by a pool. I get to relax while my husband does all the food preparation, which is just really nice, and you can just be there, chill, pick up a bit of a tan, and that's what we did for my birthday weekend. I suppose, shall we just get into this monster box? I think maybe we should, right? Because I suppose you could say that this is another part of my birthday gift. I don't usually splurge on bags. I don't do it frequently. And this is it's a mini splurge. But actually, a little backstory to this before I open this, right? I saw a bag in the Mango sale, and it looked very similar to what I've ordered here on the website. It was a real leather bag, and it was really good price. So I ordered it. I thought this was going to be good, and I did realize that it wasn't going to be huge. And you could tell from the website it wasn't going to be huge. But when it came, and I'm really sorry I didn't take any pictures of it because it was really funny. It was tiny. It looked like if I had a 3-year-old daughter and I gave her that bag, that would have been absolutely perfect. But on me, it looked like I came from another planet or something. I was like 4 meters tall and just had found this random bag that is meant for a normal sized human. Anyway, let's get into this box, shall we? Are you excited? I'm excited. Is anybody excited? Can you tell I'm excited? Okay. And here we are. Let's open this box, shall we? Wow. You need an engineering degree to get into this. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those. What is happening? My lord. I think we can confidently call this the least elegant unboxing that anybody has ever done. And of course, that's kind of typical for me. Wow. this is crazy ass shit. Excuse language. OMG. Okay, well, glorious. Never mind. Jesus. Okay. Okay, it comes in a beautiful cardboard box. Here's my invoice. Wonderful. So it comes in a little dust bag, and can you tell what it is? Yes, it's another one of those. And this is more like it. It's... Are you making an absolute mess out of this unboxing? Never mind. This is the Agola Dragon Diffusion tote in chocolate brown. And this is kind of what I thought I was getting from Mango. But what I got was about this size. This is beautiful. I've been looking for something like this for a very long time. This is actually smaller than I thought it would be. This is possibly not a bad thing, because these massive handbags, you just end up losing everything in them. So I think the size is good. And also, it's not so huge, so you can carry it kind of by your side, and that will still not look over the top. It needs a little bit of relaxation, this tote. Let me see. Okay. Shall we have a chat about shoes? Because I kind of made a real mess of shoes over the last couple of weeks. So the shoe that I really wanted, or something similar to it, is the Cézanne sandal. I don't know what it's called. I'll put it on the screen for you here. But Cézanne footwear is just so horrendously priced. I don't know, does anybody else feel like that? That I don't really enjoy buying shoes from them. So I decided I'm going to look elsewhere. And then I found these ones. I'm going to put on the screen for you here, in Massimo Dutti. And you can see, like, I wanted something chocolate brown that is kind of like an ugly shoe, like a Birkenstock type thing. So on Monday, I was not so far away from a Massimo Dutti, and I thought, shall I get there and just pick them up? They have them in stock. But then I thought, it's going to take me 20 minutes to get there. Then it's going to take me forever to find parking, and the same on the way back. So I'm going to waste an hour and a half just to get these shoes. So I thought I might as well order them. The app said they would come by Wednesday, so this was on Monday. Wednesday passed, not even a tracking number or anything like that. Thursday passed, same thing. So Thursday evening, I wasted 2 hours on WhatsApp chat with Massimo Dutti customer support for them to then tell me there's a problem with the delivery. But here's how crazy I am, okay? Because I had this in my head that I really wanted and needed those shoes now. So yesterday evening, I drove all the way to the next Massimo Dutti, which is about an hour away, to buy the shoes, finally. And then I went there and I tried them on, and I didn't like them. So this is the worst thing about this. So the shoes are still on the way if they don't cancel the order, and I'm going to have to send them back because I didn't like them. They were just too clunky. The shape was really kind of weird, and they also looked really, really huge on my foot. Anyway, while I was there already, I went into Zara and I picked up a kind of similar pair, but I'm undecided whether to keep them or not. So maybe you can help me make my mind up. So that's the pair. They are real leather. The inside is not, but this here is, and they are super comfortable. They're kind of what I wanted. They don't have a buckle though. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, because sometimes a buckle is just in the way. Then it's silver or gold and doesn't go with the rest of what you're wearing. I don't know. But these were 45 euros. So they're half the price of the Massimo Dutti ones, and they're like a quarter of the price of the Cézanne ones. But my problem is that I am not sure whether I'm just buying a substitute now for the thing that I actually really want, and I'm going to end up buying the thing that I actually really want later on anyway, in which case this was a waste of 45 euros. So that's the story of these sandals. Admittedly, it was a long one. Then I ordered another pair of Massimo Dutti sandals, and these ones I've shown on my channel a few times already and recommended them, not having tried them, because I really like the snakeskin. And just to show you the snakeskin ones from Massimo Dutti I already have, which is these, right? And I kind of wanted a snakeskin version, that you can that you can wear more comfortably, because these ones, they're not uncomfortable, but they are more of an evening shoe. Like, I wouldn't wear them to walk around a town or something like that for 2 hours. They're not comfortable enough for that. So I thought these ones would be really good. And now we're at another on the fence item. I don't know if I should keep them or not. They're a good color and they're a good concept, but what is letting the shoe down is they're really, really heavy. They're comfortable, but they are really very heavy on the feet. And again, I'm undecided whether I should keep them or not, or should I just go for the Zara ones, maybe even in the kind of mock croc that they've got, and then just forget about these ones as well. See, the thing is, by the time I've possibly sent these back, sent the ones back that never came, and then sent back the Zara ones, I have paid for these Zara shoes that I actually really want. And then I got 2 more pairs of shoes, which I will be keeping. So these ones here, they're from Zara. It's their standard summer sandal. You've probably seen those before. I actually have them in the tan. And they made them in this suede with the cow print. Cow print was a mini trend at the beginning of the year. They're so affordable. They are $29.95. They're comfortable, and it's a way to dip into the trend that kind of never really went out of my head in all these last few months without spending a fortune. Massimo Dutti had these amazing bags, absolutely loved them, but they were like nearly 300 euros. And then I don't know how sick I'm going to get of cow eventually. So anyway, so I got these. These ones I'm definitely keeping. And then I've got another pair that I will definitely be keeping, which I got in the sale. So they're from Ash. I have a good few sandals from Ash. Really good Italian quality, made in Florence. Expensive, but on sale. They are palatable, and I already have a few of those in different variations. And the actual reason why I picked those up is because I don't have any that have gold hardware, especially not black ones. I think I might have some tan ones with gold hardware. So sometimes I want to put on my Ash Gladiators, and then I realize that I'm head to toe in gold and the hardware on them is silver, which is annoying. So these ones are black with gold. This is all real leather. They are beyond comfortable, and I really love those. And then I've also got some clothes to share with you. This is a mixture of sales and new season, and you can kind of see a theme running here with the color scheme, which is mostly brown. That wasn't on purpose at all, but chocolate brown is just such a good color. And it's also one that really, really suits me. So I feel like while it's trending, why not go and snap some pieces up? There were years and years and years where you couldn't find anything brown in the stores for love nor money. So yeah, I'm really feeling the brown vibe right now. But to begin with something that isn't brown, which is the dress that I am wearing. It's a linen shirt dress in pink of all colors. I don't know what I was possessed by when I bought this. It's like I'm so on the fence with pink. I think I said this in a previous video that I do love it, but I'm not sure I really love it on me. Anyway, I did get the dress. You can kind of style this in a lot of different ways. It's a very classic cut. It goes down to about mid-calf, and it comes with this integrated belt. The thing is, I sometimes like if the shirt dress just hangs without being too cinched in. Sometimes that just gives me the kind of laid-back vibe that I like, and then put some Birkenstocks or some ugly sandals on and you're sort of set for the day. So coincidentally, this is actually a color that goes really lovely with brown, so I think that's how I'm gonna be styling it. What else have I got to show you? Okay, what shall we do next? So this skirt is from a Spanish brand. They fancy themselves sort of mid-range designers. They're called Bimba y Lola. If you live in Spain, you will know them. If you don't live in Spain, you might not. But I was really sizing up this skirt. It's a real silk skirt. I can't remember what brand it's from. I think it might be from Roe. I'm gonna check it out. Anyway, it's an expensive piece because it's real silk. So this is polyester, but I don't care because it looks really beautiful on. And I don't normally, these kind of skirts don't normally suit me they tend to kind of emphasize all the wrong lumps and bumps, but this one's a good one. And it was very affordable because it was 50% off. And I just think this is going to be great now for the end of summer, coming into autumn, because it's got, with the lace and all that, it's got this kind of autumnal vibe going on, and I absolutely love this. This is really, really a beautiful piece. Then I got, what did I get? I got a couple of things from Zara. I was looking for something like this for a while. I'd say for many, many years. And this is beautiful, by the way. This is also lacy. Not sure why I'm feeling a bit lacy these last few weeks, but this is a layering piece. Like, I wouldn't wear this just plain, but like under a blazer or something like this, and you just have this peeping out. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. It's got a kind of asymmetric cut, so it's a bit longer on the sides. Super, super cute. Absolutely love this. And then another thing that I bought in Zara is going with the brown theme here. I saw this bag weeks ago and I didn't buy it. And then I kept on going to the COS website, looking for a brown raffia bag again and again and again. And then I'm thinking to myself, oh, why are you doing this? This is perfect. It's actually perfect. I love the shape of this. Look how nice this even is with this dress. And it's got a long strap, which I don't love. It's kind of in quite a bright gold. But as a clutch bag, this is really, really nice. And $39.95, I don't think you can complain. So the rest is all Massimo Dutti. This skirt is a suede skirt. I already have a suede skirt from Massimo Dutti. That won't surprise you one bit. This one has a different shape. This is like an A-line suede skirt, and it's in this beautiful burgundy. This was down from 249 to reduced to 99 euros. This is sold out now, but I couldn't, at this price, I couldn't pass it up, to be honest. This is going to be beautiful in winter. Beautiful. I love the color because it's not a pinky burgundy. It's a kind of, it's a chocolatey burgundy. I've got some boots in a similar color, and this will just be lovely with a big knit and some boots. But you can also wear it coming into autumn, maybe just with a white linen shirt or with a white t-shirt even, and some sandals. I think that's a really, really good one, and hopefully one that'll be in my wardrobe for a long time. And then two more bits from Massimo Dutti, which are not that exciting. Well, anyway, this is a plain brown t-shirt with a v-neck. I needed a t-shirt like this for all sorts of styling purposes. To be honest, just a plain brown one. I would have preferred the COS clean cut tee in brown, but I don't think they have it. Anyway, they didn't have it in my COS, and this is a good alternative. It's not as thick as the COS one, which is probably good considering the climate I live in. But just a really nice basic. And Massimo Dutti t-shirts, they are good. They're not bad. They're not bad. They're not as good as Arcade and COS, but they're good. And yeah, and this this actually stole my heart. How cute is this? Like, this is really, really cute. Imagine it with when it gets a bit cooler in the autumn, with some wide leg, white linen trousers, or even nowish, just with a pair of white linen shorts, and then some brown shoes, and maybe the Dragon Diffusion bag. How good is that? I think that would look really, really, really cute. And then the last thing I got are these earrings from Mango. But I really like the idea of just wearing those, just even with this dress. They would look fabulous. Just a little pop of a white flower in your ear for the summer, you know, a gentle nod to the summer and the trend. So this is everything I picked up in the last 2 or 3 weeks for my birthday and beyond, and I love all these pieces. Let me know if you like them. Let me know if you have any thoughts on my shoe situation and what I should do. I'm going to give you an update in the next one to see if I went for the Cézanne sandals in the end, or if I may do with any of the ones that I have down here. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next one. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.